So here at Circle C Farm, we are a pastured poultry farm as well as a grass-fed and grass-finished beef lamb farm. So with our pastured poultry and pastured pork, one of the things that people often ask is what are they really eating? What does it do to the ground? So I wanted to share with you for a few minutes what the pastured poultry side of it looks like. In particular because since we move our houses every 2 days, the ground is then given an opportunity to be rejuvenated as a result. So what I want to do is show you a pattern or the line of one of the houses. So hopefully with the sunrise you will be able to see some of the variations in the grass, and the grass is here. So I am about a quarter of the way down one of the mounds that we have because our property was an old grove many years ago. So what you're seeing in front of me here is right directly in front of me, you're seeing some green grass come back in the growth. Behind that, what you're seeing is raw ground that is still in the process of being rejuvenated. And then behind that, you're going to see even more raw ground. We move our houses approximately every 2 days, give or take, depending on the weather and the rain and the waters and the heat. And so as the chickens are on the grasses and they're eating the bugs and the grubs, they're like mini rototillers in many ways. So what they're really doing is helping to rejuvenate and stimulate the grass growth, because what they leave behind, what I call the farm love, is all of that dropping from the rice, the manure, everything else that they leave, plus all of the scratching in the ground. So as the house moves, the ground that they were just on gets a chance to be revitalized. The nitrogens come back up, the fertilization from the manure gets to be absorbed in the ground. When we get rain, that's enhanced and moved along a little faster. When we don't have as much rain or moisture in the ground, it takes a little bit longer. But really what it's important for everybody to know is the fact that as these houses are moved, then the ground behind it looks like it's been left barren for a period of time, and it typically takes about 2 weeks to go from where the house is left, that area, to where full, beautiful emerald green grass shows again. And it is absolutely amazing. It's nice and thick and lush. So the house that is down there, this has been several days in the moving process. So when that house moves, that ground will be barren again, and kind of a little mushy from the farm love left from the chickens. And then behind that is the fresh green grass that they will have an opportunity to partake in as the house gets moved again in the next day or two. So I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea and a little bit of insight as to what the ground looks like in each stage of the process. And we have multiple houses on this particular part of the property and in this particular pasture, and it works beautifully for the chickens. So I hope you enjoyed that explanation of what happens to the ground as you move the mobile poultry houses.